Mind is fnatic starting on this as they come into the round of 1 AG at a diffuse score. We've seen this a lot from Flush and recently doesn't go. As we'll see them now challenge towards ramp and no swing from flamie there. JW quite committed. I feel like he might be in trouble here.
Oh, he's gone for the double dip and still manages to get away with his life. This passive Na'Vi, they're scared to even go for a fight at the start of the round. Well, Brolin will kick things off.
Late crossing, but spotted. JW is the one to get the information. He's been so dynamic, but it
Really have
the fact that Blade had the audacity yesterday in the interview to say to us, oh, we have fast and slow rounds. Mate, it's just slow rounds.
That's all you got. Well, they've actually got an man advantage here, but maybe not for long. Flush out. Not connecting on the shots there. Simple's ready and waiting at the top of the ladder. Looks like all is said and done. Na'Vi should have this pistol unless Flusher can find a gap. Door is closed, his teammate behind him. 4 versus 2, bomb down. Perfected the challenge and closes the shot.
nothing Fletcher can do here. He knows the door's going to be trolled with. Does get it opened. Perfecto can't quite so easily close it now, but Golden would have to find 2 frags in quick succession. He does manage to have the duel, but multiple peaks.
SMGs and 1 rifle, you'd hope it would be fastened by Electronic here. And he's going to have a deep one delivered as well. So Electronic actually has a chance to cross over here, but it hasn't looked amazing in terms of the gap. They fix that, and no scout shot connects. So they've got 3 players down towards Secret at this point, and the rotations begin. CTs will send Brolan down. He's in the vents right now, and he could be done for. Bromat, oof.
Finished off. Down. And a second from Crims. That's good damage. A 3 versus 3 with the CTs already rotated into position. Na'Vi, they've got a problem to solve here, and Electronic's the one to try and start unraveling this mystery. Flusher trying to deny the door, but it does expose himself to Simple now in window room. JW spotted, and oh, JW fragged Golden. He had a golden opportunity there, but unable
to have been under that Na'Vi banner. But quickly, once T-side, Dust 2, mousesports pick are winning 10-0. So
almost 0% chance of them picking this one up. Boomich will start to confirm things here. Grims will go down first and make his way to a flat up. Mac 10 at range, not ideal, but does get the ding.
It's gonna hurt. All of those SMGs are now farming cash for every single member of Na'Vi. They're tucked in a 3-man hold of ramp room. It's just a matter of time before the connections come in. There's the follow-up on the Boomich headshot. And he's doing this all on his own, so Golden, ooh, JW, I saw that. I don't know if you did, but I saw a karambit coming out of his pocket. He puts it away for now.
Well, the bomb's down. That will guarantee things at this stage. Holding on to the Mac 10. JW ideally wants to get 1 more kill with that weapon. flamie will discover Golden towards the ramp. Should be taken care of momentarily. He's got no armor, only got the P250. Yet to really damage flamie in this one. If he gets a quick dink, might be enough to be said to get a kill, but flamie only has the SMG, bear in mind, so not a huge deal if he gets it either way.
It looked like flamie actually left his SMG. How did he leave it? There's a challenge for you, Rush. You got 5 seconds. Where did flamie hide his weapon? G continues. And this was the little glimpse of the knife kill until Golden broke his heart.
You can see fnatic prepared for that. 4 helmets. It's not a huge deal. They have to just play very up close and personal. Maybe in the vents by the squeaky door. Denies the rush with the flames.
Of course
he smoke, is. And then he goes. This is surely him going down.
How can he survive here? He's got no backup. He's on his own. He's pushed.
He's got full lobby control. They're all waiting outside. And now with the back's turned. Oh my lord, it could go well for fnatic. Simple's hunting, but his back's turned as well. He ran out of bullets. Trades coming in. Golden on for the double, make it a triple. And they're winning the round off the back of the JW lobby crunch.
Well, you certainly can't say fnatic are boring. That's for sure. The Mac 10 rush in towards the lobby. They had no idea what was happening there, and Electronic is trying to dispose of weapons at this point. He knows he's not going to win this round. fnatic have found one. Took a Mac 10 rush, but some
inventive ways if they're going to play this slow of how to take territory off of them and not give them as much room. Because it's assumed that lobby and ramp room, right? Or not ramp room, but radio room are the Ts. That's their domain. If you can take that back as the CT, why not?
Simple with the opening frag. The nade towards main entrance, very effective, as so are the bullets. Golden, he responds with kill towards outside. Electronic removed.
That's all of outside gone.
Well, yeah, you're right.
CTs can now focus their attention elsewhere, but Simple's found another frag. Straight through the smoke, and Golden's gone too. Simple, his damage alongside from his Molotov and Electronics bullets has put him in a very good stead for round 5.
Yeah, how has that happened? He hasn't really seen anyone. The main entrance. And at this point, Na'Vi surely have this round in the bag. It comes down to this kill, really. Crim's can do nothing about it. He is on for the ace. Simple is not slowing down. JW, zero chance of retaking the bombs out of the AWP, I'm afraid. No kit to speak of. They're going to re-smoke main, making sure they take their time here. And I'm not sure Blade set them in the timeout. Right, try and get
Rounding around in T-spawn.
He's going for the kill as well. This is a high-risk maneuver, my friend.
Well, he probably wanted to save T-spawn, but after he's heard Flamey...
He's not going to check left. He's not.
Oh, Flamey got caught!
He got caught out!
Flamey had one job!
He wasn't expecting that one.
The USP strikes again. He will get away with it. They know he's got the AWP. They can't really challenge it now. Unless they have a ton of flashbacks.
They're going to go up the ladder and try and like double peek it, right? Like you could go for one lower, one higher at the same time. Doesn't look like Boomich is going for it in the end. 4 kills in the round. He doesn't get his ace. But let's see it again. Simple. This nade just destroys Brawlham 100-0 with his bullets combined. And then another on the tracer fire follows him through the smoke. And in case you needed more, Golden just steps on a Molotov.
There it is. Very effective way of winning rounds. That's Crim going down at the hut as well. So it's so common. Denies so much access for the...
Yeah, it does look like his intentions are elsewhere. Up heaven with the 3 of them.
Push hard, I bet.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Think about the most illogical play you could make with the AWP, and that's what JW is going to do because it's not expected whatsoever.
No one on the other side just yet. The wall hovering around squeaky door. In they come. I don't like the choice of choke point here, and they will be mowed down for it.
JW's going to surely be flanking. Yeah, he does catch Perfecto on Hut. And now Na'Vi are left with nothing. Simple. He's got 2 threats closing in on him. Golden just hits him with the drive-by, holding his CZ sideways. And Electronic, a 1 versus 5, just as fast as Simple found his 4 kills. Another way, another round and another way this time. fnatic take it, and there's JW.
It's too early to say this. This is just theory crafting for the rest of the game. Then they just should stick with this very abrasive, very aggressive style of Counter-Strike here that is, like I said, unorthodox.
Well,
it's
this
top rush.
Could be it could be a top rush or it could be a vent dive, but Boomich has overshot it, and he's just sat flashbanged in the middle of nowhere. Golden tested, double kill. The ramp push has fallen flat, but waiting in the wings was Perfecto. JW's lucky to be alive.
Oh, very lucky indeed. It is a 4-on-2 now with the smoke down towards Deacon. Perfecto hunting towards that window run. Is there any CT presence towards lower? Only one player, that's Brolan. He's got the AK-47. On towards those double doors right now. JW to back him up as well. Flashbang comes through. He needs 1 kill here. Absolutely nails it. Second is beautiful. And that's going to be the 3rd on the board.
3 to 4 players alive here.
He's not taking that fight for the cross on red.
He's trying to bait them out with the deagle shots. He's saying, I've just got a pistol. Come take me down. He wants the fight here. Flasher not taking the bait. Golden thinks better of ramp, and Electronic remove. Simple gets what he wanted. The challenge outside, but that's all he'll get.
Ooh, JW's
nice
alive.
Great move. His movement is great to watch sometimes when he's feeling it, when he's in the zone. He saw him push towards lobby with a Mac-10. He's pushing hot with the AWP, flying up the ladder to avoid his opponents. Took no damage. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, certainly 2 very different styles clashing, for lack of a better word, in the server today.
Look at Brolin ready to swing as soon as Golden takes anti-contact. Doors open, away you go. Simple as that. You love to see it in percentage decision-making. Well, you throw JW as they've been drilled into you.
Well, they are going to slow it down for now, but maybe the upper execution's coming through. They actually go through the huts here. Brolin thinks he gets the kill. Oh, he still does it. Flamey and Boomich go down. That is unreal. How is he alive? How did he stick the landing on that one? Electronic will come through here. Met by the M4. Flush up.
Been heard.
He has been heard. Simple takes care of him, but now they know exactly where the last 2 players are. Perfecto, nade to the face. And maybe a few bullets to follow. The smoke is ideal, and so is the shot. 1 player remains, and what a player it is. Simple. Holds towards the lobby. 44 HP. And fnatic can actually take the lead at this point. Speaking of taking the lead, Chad, Astralis are up 15-1 against mousesports and Dusty.
What's going on?
Look.
This whole... Okay, bite your tongue. We'll come back to that.
All right.
We'll come back to your theory.
Results are going to go. Because
yes.
now with that result, I do believe that Astralis will guarantee themselves either 2nd or 3rd spot. They're unable to obtain the 1st position. But assuming that this continues and it is a 2-0, which at this point should be very, very likely, Astralis have qualified after...
Or across the board there.
Yeah. 0, 2, and 7 for Flamey. Will this be his 8th death? Looks likely. JW's missed his shot, though. We'll have to be smoking that one off. all outside for flusha. He's done well just to repel them back. Brolin in the meantime onto Flamey and Hut. This is the deco of Na'Vi, and so really just we're hoping for a misstep from the CTs, and there's not been many of them. Quick dispatch of Simple there. Golden, he likes to take those aggressive fights on that box. It's a hard adjustment for you when you're looking for the potential pixel angle on the head.
Well, just Electronic remaining here. fnatic, after going down 4.
Oh, we've seen some go for...
Astralis just closed it out.
Okay, so if Astralis win 2-0 versus mousesports and fnatic win versus Na'Vi, Astralis will finish second.
What happens to Mouse?
One moment.
Hello,
no worries.
Boomich.
Boomich just got his head blown off.
He wasn't ready for that one. Kind of just caught napping, it looked like. Either way, Molotov will come through on JW.
Look at you. What?
He's actually sitting in the smoke here with the shots coming in from...
Is he nutmegging?
Main entrance. I don't like it, but it does work out for him. He's actually going to get away. That's a classic nutmeg there. So he dropped a defensive smoke to suggest he's falling back. Actually sits in the smoke, waits for him to walk past him, and at that point, they've got no idea. Classic nutmeg, personified here on the server, and we're going to have a 5 versus 3 as fnatic pull this game back. Nuke was looking disastrous for them, and Perfecto, he can't connect the dots. Brolin will get double digits.
That's an important frag. They open up the fragging for round 11, at least on the Na'Vi side of things. That's 1. But where on earth could you go?
There we go. Now he's feeling it. Now he's getting in the zone. That's where you want him to be. Knife out, revolver on his sidearm. That's exactly what you want to see.
No revolver yet.
No, he's actually got a Desert Eagle, I believe. So that means he's unequipped the R8.
Speaking facts.
So
for the cross until I see 2 flying through the sky. So Electronic will be set up. They will bloom. Flames will propel him forwards. And 1 gets across. Only 1, though, interestingly enough.
Another partial buy here for Na'Vi, and they are trying to get multiple members over. You can see JW adjusting the cross there. There was a slight gap there, I assume. Remember, we don't get the exact same vision as JW. We're on GoTV. His video settings and everything else will be a lot different. And we're a couple of seconds behind, I suppose, in general. So don't take it as gospel what we see on the screen, but still a remarkable shot. Gonna have a 5-on-3 here with Brolin dodging the flashbang. Doesn't quite stick the landing on the shots there. Wild spray comes through. At least he gets the 1 frag, though. Still should be their round. Golden, we're going to confirm it, though. Nice
Body shots and a headshot to top it. All have managed to run away with it. The fact that JW's sitting on max money there, you could see it actually. Just a tiny toe.
There you go.
That's
good grief.
There you go.
RV towards the outer yard. Flashes over the roof to re-initiate, but nobody's home. They're still shrouded behind the smoke and on top of Silo. And JW, he's posted up to see if he can catch any toes this time round. But unfortunately for him, Electronic has already made it to the lower bomb site and has vent control. Back to you guys in the studio.
So that means Carrigan is the biggest fnatic fan right now.
Well, we haven't seen him in a fnatic jersey since 2012. So I'm sure he's put it out of the cupboard at this point. He's put it back on, looking to cheer for the boys at this stage for that 2-0. And it is Electronic, though, to find this opening frag. That's towards lower, but no one really with him. So Electronic, though, the perfect position to shut down Crims here. This is a very important interaction, and he comes out on top.
Yep, just Na'Vi outcome that you can always count on once or twice is that Simple or Electronic will win the round single-handedly, but they haven't converted it yet. Brolin, however, only getting the 1. flusha does catch Perfecto on the cross, and if he spots that bomb, yeah, the bomb's loose. JW just hit the shot. JW's come all the way behind them. He's now got the bomb in his control, and he's got a 1 versus 2 with 30 seconds left.
With the AWP as well, Alex, this is quite tantalizing almost. In terms of utility, they've got a flash. That flash will do nothing for them. And they've actually chosen to fight this, which I like. Instead of grabbing the bomb 1 by 1 and trying to sneak W, I should say. Will he be on towards that ladder in the vent with an AWP and an R8 combo? Which weapon would he even use? That's the question.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a tough choice to make now, especially when he's holding yard, you know. Do I want to use the AWP, the R8? And talking of the yard, well, Electronic, he wants to take it by force, and immediately a gap has spawned, and flusha, he's hit the shot he had to. There is Boomich catching a nade. Simple neutralizes the flusha hold. And a 4 versus 4 with a slight advantage for fnatic. He catches the boost though, and Crims is actually putting bullets into both of them. Double kill from the Hut player.
Brolin the savior by spotting that right there. That information must have come from the kid. There's no other way.
I think you're right. That boost you don't see too often, to be honest with you. That's a really nice creative idea from Na'Vi, but shut down and sent packing by fnatic here. Simple and Boomage will be left at 1 minute 10. They've actually got some time to work with here in a 4-on-2.
Did that gap that flusha got the kill from, Chad, was that from the extinguished mod? Like that was a straight fnatic counter?
Yeah, they dropped the molly, and then not only that, his HE is what brought Boomage down to 50 HP. So flusha did a fantastic job outside. The best Boomage can do is plant the bomb here and give them the extra 800 for the following.
Golden's not letting it happen, yeah. Now, we'll see Crims, look at the angle he was working with, completely blind. This is just Brolin's comms and his spray. I'm intrigued to see what they're going to get done with this. It's a little scattered in the buy for Na'Vi.
Yeah, you're not going to see anything super slow-paced here with Mac 10 and CZ out. Probably going to be busting through to either ramp or the squeaky door area. Boomage, though, with a flashbang in hand, will be trying to suggest they're going towards upper. He bounces off the wall, goes through the hut door. Hopefully flashes everyone in sight, and it's looking quite good in that respect. Crims have to drop down. He's actually in a lot of trouble here. Same story for his teammate, Brolan. The Mac 10s have done enough here, but JW still waiting up top. Can he find the AWP shot to deny the plant?
Does get one, but it's traded, and now the spray from Golden.
Oh, he's fluffed it.
Falls off the ledge and down to just a flusha 10 HP clutch. I'm not so sure. This one, perhaps just a tall order for Mr. Flusha. He's good, but there's a flame, and he's got to pass them 7 HP. He's not ready for the squeaky peak, and Flamey will finish it.
A lot on the line here in this particular game. I didn't realize when I got out of bed in here. JW finds that smoke towards the squeaky door position and Simple above him. My God, has he got a good weapon for the job. A CZ and armor. It's good for finding multiple spray downs here if they fully commit, and it's looking likely that they do.
Oh, this could be a bloodbath. Simple has already found the first, jump straight into Flusha, and he opts for the removal of his CZ. He needs fresh bullets. He's got more blood shed to draw. Simple's tucked in on the squeaky. JW on the T-vent could do something with that, but now Brolin overwhelmed, and already we're seeing Boomich convert it alongside Flamey, charging in from heaven.
Chaos, and there's nothing that can really be done by fnatic.
Yeah, just to note, one of the reasons of why Na'Vi was so desperate there to stop fnatic from planting the bomb, if fnatic don't get the bomb plant on their T-spy in the second, they'll take this save and then they'll get the guns up.
High level, especially here in this series, as fnatic enter this round up against Desert Eagles and a FAMAS. FAMAS in the hands of Electronic. He actually fully invested into this one, so it's a hero rifle. It will seriously limit his options going forward if he does go down here. So it's either fight or flight for Electronic. He'll be left with either a shotgun or a pistol in the next round if this falls awry.
Wow, Flusha really does throw that very haphazardly. I was staring at pixels for 30 seconds and I still couldn't get it right.
You'll get it next time, kid. You got this.
I think I have, actually. I've watched it so many times these last 2 days, I've got no excuse. Still, only Deagles and a smattering of Kevlar. That FAMAS, not known to be the most powerful of CT weaponry, and it's all they've got to boast about now. It lies idle on the battlefield. Taken down by Brolin. Boomich is just staring at the vent, hoping he can perhaps catch one on the way out.
Bear in mind, CTs won't have much more than $1,900 come into their bank accounts. Electronic force firing there. He's got $100 right now.
Dear.
So he'll be shotgun where his teammates will be able to buy the orbs and rifles, but there's one player, your star player, who doesn't have the rifle he'll require.
That is a problem, especially considering with the recent news and the recent result, Na'Vi are out if they lose Nuke. We will not have Na'Vi in our top 3 of stage, well, 3, I suppose, for a lack of a better
what's the next?
It's the playoff bracket.
The
playoff bracket.
I've been waiting for
Chad, otherwise known as the Sherlock Holmes of counter.
I had that pipe last night.
Yeah, exactly. The Deerstalker and that sidekick. I think he's called Harry.
Look at this gun round from Na'Vi. They have an AWP, 2 M4s, and then a shotgun and a 5.7. It's such a mixed buy. There's not a defuse kit in the mix.
I bet they win it though, Chad. I'm calling it now. Somehow, Na'Vi, even though they've made these oopsies, the forced buy from Electronic in the last round we can find, Flush is lingering around topside. He'll be late arrival towards the CT rotate on topside.
Oh, no. Don't you
bloody dare. I've had enough screaming your name this year, and it's only just begun. Oh, finally, caught out.
How?
I don't know how Golden's done it, but he has. No cues, nothing. Straight through the smoke, and Brolin's done the same. 2 frags from fnatic, and they haven't even seen an enemy yet.
This is amazing work from fnatic at this stage. You can see Perfecto and Flamey left with nothing. The 5.7, the auto shotgun, and they're hunting for them as well. This is to knock Na'Vi out of the tournament. And fnatic have turned it on in the second half with 3 rounds in a row here. This is a force buy as well from Na'Vi. They had absolutely everything. Perfecto will find 1 kill, get the AK-47, but is it going to be enough? 4 kills and 15 deaths, Chad. Those are not numbers you want to see from your young star. He's going to be inside his own head now. The gravity of the situation is starting to set in. Their CT side is not working out for them. And bear in mind, Na'Vi have won both pistols now on Nuke, and they're trailing 12-8 on the CT side.
It's not just him. Realistically, as an answer, I would be pretty concerned with this consistently coming out. If there is only online Counter-Strike right now. Don't worry about LAN CS, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best of the best.
I can't accept that as an excuse anymore. People are saying online CS. It's the same online CS your opponent as well. Why is it just affecting you and no one else? That can't just be the rebuttal.
I noticed quite a dramatic drop-off of that statement of it's online Counter-Strike. Probably week 2. Yeah, I think everyone realized.
We've accepted it for what it is. Online Counter-Strike does work. Sure, it's not as good as LAN, but it still is a good gauge. We've got the best teams from the group stages here in stage 2. It all makes sense. It's not like there's crazy anomalies going on.
And we're not on dial-up anymore. This isn't we're not going to LAN halls so we can all have good ping.
People forget that. Like Counter-Strike and netcode, it's not like 1.6. That was created in 1999, that netcode. Remember, we're in 2020 right now. A game that's constantly evolving. CSGO is actually a very legit game in that regard. And most of these players will have 20 to 15 ping.
This is feeling very dire for Na'Vi at this point. fnatic are just playing very slow. Normally we see them chaotic, taking duels across the map individually. They're still doing that, but they're doing it at the Na'Vi pace. They're allowing Na'Vi to be the ones now to take these risks, having to push on in. You've seen these buys. They've been desperate, and AWP...
For every single dollar. Keep this clean. Golden confirms that. Flash up, ensure...
I don't think Golden would be the first 5 names you guessed.
He'd be down the very bottom, that's for sure.
Damn, loving it from the in-game leader. He always finds the impact frags. Well, it seems like he's found more than just
that. Molly.
And that's the Molotov towards the top of Hut. Perfecto can work around it, though. It's not as perfect as it could have been. Electronic, aggressive outside, and he's met Brollan's Krieg. My goodness, 1 HP, make it 2 for Brollan. That's going to suck for the rest of the round, but a frag all the same. Boomich losing life, simple. Oh, he's going to get caught in transition. What a tight line from J-Dubs.
Wow. Okay, the flashbang, though, could be enough. Does he check the close left? Perfecto completely blind. Crims will pull another kill back here for fnatic. They are firing on all cylinders here. Brollan's still low, but a 5-on-3 ensues. Boomich holding towards the vent. Perfecto, he hasn't done much in this second half, to be honest with you. Hiding on the site, only got the FAMAS. A good incendiary will buy some time, but does JW want to push through this? Apparently not. Falls back to the safety of the ledge. This has to be a fnatic round. If Na'Vi pull this one back, could be a huge swing round.
Yeah, this is... It's got all the trimmings of a potential swing. Perfecto, his patience by Hut has been rewarded. He's neutralized Flusher, now he can reposition. Flamey in support for the crossfire. There is no rush from fnatic, but it does look like top side's where they want to finish off. And now the duel, the spray. My God, they've all so low on health, but so's Boomich. Look at that. Let's see how quick my maths is. 39, 41, 50. 50 HP between the 4 of them.
Nice.
Thank you.
I don't think Boomich will go for this. It doesn't make any sense.
He fancies
Even if he knows they're low, it doesn't make any sense. They could be anywhere at this point. The bomb's gone down. He's creeping on out, and Golden's going to finishing him.
Not just one map, twice he played Nuke in the semis and the grand finals, and we got to see him finding absurd aces from his position.
With Galils.
With Galils of all weapons.
Look, you want some numbers? Electronic doesn't even have a kill in the second half.
Okay, let's see if this is the one.
I bet it changes now.
Yeah,
Watch this.
Exactly as you said it.
Banana in hand.
And he feeds Brollan his potassium. He doesn't feed him the potassium. He offers it to him. Brollan, on the other hand, decides he'd like a double kill instead.
Now, put the brakes on fnatic. Right now, it's a very overlooked position, so he's just having some fun at the back.
In the last 5 rounds, Na'Vi have only found 2 kills. In the last 5 rounds, they've only found 2 frags, guys. This is dire right now.
My God. Flamey pulls one back. Is that going to be enough to even get the conversation started? They can win this round. fnatic made their way down towards lower. If you're just joining us, they won Inferno. It was Na'Vi that had a huge lead, 11-4.5. fnatic pulled it all the way back, a phenomenal CT side. It looked like they were done at halftime. Na'Vi were too good. There was too much to be said about their T side.
Yeah,
everything was coming together. Simple, Electronic were looking good. And now we find ourselves at 15-8. Series point, and Na'Vi will be removed from stage 2 of EPL here in a couple of rounds. Will they hold on to any weaponry?
Here we go.
There's another AK-47 available.
They may as well go for it. What do they fucking have another buy round, but you have to defend.
I think
15
Chad,
for the rest of the game.
It's as bleak as its T weaponry. It's as bleak as that. It's something. And well, it was something. Maybe Perfecto doesn't get to hold on to anything. They won him to what looked to be such an incredibly strong start for them in EPL. They've taken down fnatic before, Astralis, OG.
They were 4-1 down on the CT side in the first half, Adam, through.
You can focus your attention on the
eradicating risks.
So there it is. You can see the spread. And now into the site. Boomich, Perfecto, they're both doing good work, and now already the top site has fallen completely and totally down to just 2. A 2 versus 3, certainly not impossible. Now missed shot from Simple. Golden's punished it. Crims has only got 2 HP though. There shouldn't be a single shout he has into this round. It should be Na'Vi 9.
Should be, but Crims has done more with less than this. It's going to be electronic.
Been on max cash multiple rounds. Like that's how much. Will it end here? Will Na'Vi allow the Swedes to steal their spot in the Pro League? Well, that gap created by Na'Vi is going to make life difficult for Brolin. He still chooses to commit, loses half of his health, and then goes straight back for the fight himself. That's madness.
Electronic, he might finish his half with just 1 kill.
He's going to be so mad about that.
Brolin's bested him outside almost every single round, it feels like. He's had absolutely no say in this. The babyface killer, we're calling him. Well, he's just murdered Electronic on the second half of Nuke.
Yeah,
the straight face killer.
Babyface bastard.
Let's see what we got in store. 60 seconds, Na'Vi understandably taking their time. Fnatic do have the man advantage, and it's just a question of who's going to overstep the mark. Sound cue for Flamey, knows there was someone lingering in ramp. That'll probably keep him stationary. Brolin, the babyface killer, has access to the low site, and not a single CT's down there.
No one at all. Boomage, though, can feel the pressure towards upper players in front of him. The bomb goes down. Bit of a fumble here from fnatic, but they're pulling it back. Upper side should be there. Simple drop. Is this where we say goodbye to Na'Vi? It could be.
Boomich is doing everything within his power, wants to throw bullets down range, and instead now the bomb's gone down. He's just throwing in a flash for the Flamey peak. Flusher did eat it, and he could convert, but not even that. And fnatic have done